Yeah, I think it was a good weekend for the majority of the minutes that the team played. They ended up having a very strong result against Humboldt State. Humboldt State came out and were a confident bunch, and they should be. They're a good side. And our guys were able to put together a strong defensive performance and get the shutout. They limited Humboldt State to very few clear chances on goal, and Grant in the net there did a good job of making sure that anything Humboldt State did get through didn't end up in the back of the net. And on the attacking side, we put together some good attacking play going forward, making sure that our young attacking players were getting good chances, trying to put the ball in the back of the net, which they did twice. So a good 2-0 result against Humboldt. And then we had some good confidence going into the San Francisco State game. But credit to San Francisco State. They're strong. They're very good in possession, and they've got a lot of seniors and juniors that have played together for a while, and they look like a team that's played together for a while. And so I think really the match ended up being a bunch of experience and a bunch of comfortability with players playing alongside each other against a young Concordia side that's still trying to figure themselves out. And so it was the right result. Concordia not getting the win, perhaps not the scoreline that it ended up being, but the boys had a good attitude afterwards. They knew that they needed to step up their game as we step into away from last weekend and into 2 more competitive matches coming up in Denver, and they're ready for it.
Oh, a giveaway here. Chance, but Evans wasn't able to possess it. Keeper out, comes off his line. Evans around him, can't get it to anyone. Gets it deflected back. Second chance at a drop through traffic, shot and a goal by Noah Swigert. Swigert gets the Cavs on the board. That's Kieran McMinn who's given credit for the goal.
I grew up in Chugiak, Alaska. My name's Brady Sanders. I came here to pretty much play soccer. I was recruited here, and then get my degree in biology. The team's great. I love being a part of the Concordia community. I think it went pretty well overall. The team's mentality was really good all throughout the weekend. Tough 3-0 loss, but overall, I think the boys stayed positive. We have a really young team. 3-0 was a bit harsh, but our 2-0 win against Humboldt was very good. I thought we performed very well. And hopefully we can continue that through Denver and throughout the GNAC season.
Midfield as Reyes comes sideline again. Evans trying to again juggle, and a foul called just outside the box. And the Lumberjacks standing on the ball to prevent the fast retake on the free kick. Evans still down in the box, so we're not going to go anywhere for a minute or so. Didn't appear to be all that much contact, to be honest, but earned the foul just outside the stripe. The Lumberjacks are looking more like a rugby squad right now, packed in a scrum. Now they'll finally disperse. There's an alley right down the center of the defense right now for somebody to hammer one. Reyes does just that. Told Michael Hatch, I've got this one, and the freshman scores in his Cavalier debut to make it 2-0.
I think our away mindset is pretty similar to our home game mindset. Obviously, it's a little bit different. Flying there, logistics-wise, preparing for the game. But our mindset, I think, is pretty similar. Still very competitive. I don't think we think that we go on the road and it'll be like an easier or tougher match just because it's away. I think some of the boys like to travel, and I think it gives us more of like a like an underdog feeling, and I think we thrive with that.
Yeah, well, it's always a good test to go on the road, and I think when the schedule was put together for this coming year, this weekend in particular was one that we had marked and highlighted because we knew it was going to be a difficult one for us, and we're looking forward to that challenge. It's something that, as a coaching staff, we consistently look at putting our players in as challenging of an environment as we can get them in to prepare them for a very difficult GNAC schedule that we play year in and year out. And going to Regis and going to Colorado School of Mines will absolutely mimic what we want it to in order to try and prepare these guys for the GNAC. Over the course of the last couple of years, we've come to get to know the coaching staff at Regis and the coaching staff at Colorado School of Mines, and have a lot of respect for them and the work that they do. And so we're expecting a very, very tough test, and the players are expecting that as well. But the kinds of players that come here are looking for those tests. They'd rather not have games that are going to be softer on the schedule or a little bit easier to try and manage. So the challenge that's in front of them is something that's welcome and something that they're really looking forward to, and so are we as a staff.